And hello, Facebook world. Welcome to the joy and the journey of Reiki. I am Gypsy live this evening. I'm just going to hang out for a couple of minutes, wait for people to join. I have been waiting for this all day because I know that I said last week that, wow, I talked about meditation, which is a huge passion of mine. But I think if there's anything that is right up there with meditation, it's Reiki. And actually what you're going to find out tonight is that meditation is really a basis and sort of an aspect of the Reiki journey. And so you're going to be learning all kinds of stuff tonight. I'm going to say hello. I see Adam, I see Brian, I see Jackson, I see Caleb. Welcome, Amber. Let's see, I see Brandon. Hey guys, as you're joining, if you could please just tell me where you're from, and if you can give me one word to describe your energy tonight. Like, how are you feeling? What's going on in your world? One word to describe your energy as you're joining tonight. That would be amazing. I'd like to just get sort of a feel for the vibration of everyone, how everyone's feeling, what kind of day you had. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for joining. So one word. Say hello, guys. Where are you from? What's your energy like this evening in one word? We're going to get going pretty quickly tonight because I've got a ton of information to share. Not information. Information isn't exactly the right word for it. It is more of just personal experience. So what I want to share with you tonight about Reiki is beyond what you can read in any book or find in most YouTube videos. I want to give you a real personal experience of what it's like to go through a Reiki session, as well as what it's like to actually take what I call the Reiki journey, which is the steps that we take, the process that we go through, the journey, the spiritual journey that we say yes to when we sign up to be a Reiki practitioner. So I'm going to go through all of that tonight, and at the very end, I'm going to have a special offer and opportunity for you to earn or win a free Reiki session, which will be a great opportunity for you to try it. And we are also going to do a practice. I'm going to give you a chance to actually experience a little bit of what it feels like to work with Reiki energy. So tonight's going to be an amazing live. Once again, if you could please just give a quick comment of where you're from, where you're joining from, as well as in one word, what is your energy this evening? Hi, Jeannie. Thank you for being the very first person to comment. And I do want to make this really interactive, so please ask questions as we go on. If you are here tonight, you are here for a reason. So a little bit, just real quickly, about my Reiki story. I didn't know a thing about Reiki before I had my first Reiki session. It was just one of those words that always piqued my interest. And what I learned about that was actually my intuition speaking to me. So I literally only had one Reiki session before I signed up to become a Reiki practitioner. So if you're here and you're like, I don't even know what this is, it's okay. Like not many people do. Not many people are too familiar, especially in the Western world, in the United States, with Reiki and energy healing and this kind of body, mind, soul connection that's very common in the Eastern world, but it's sort of something that's new here in the United States. So if it's I shouldn't say new, but maybe something that's not as much a part of our daily practice, our daily lives. So if this is completely new to you, that's okay. It was less than 1 year ago that I actually had my first Reiki session, and I just completed my master level training. So the journey is intense. You dive in really deep, really quickly, and that's exactly what we're going to do here this evening. So I see quite a few more people joining. I see Dion, I see Steven, I see Jennifer and Tony, and let's see who else. We've got Millennial Movement, Hitman 007, and Miss Cindy Tweed, and John Gallagher, and yeah, beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna dive right into Reiki, and once again, please, please, please respond with your questions or your comments. I would like to know, has anyone tried Reiki? Are you familiar with Reiki? If you could just leave a comment, if you've tried it or you haven't, if you could just leave a little bit of a note so that we can all kind of see where we're all at on this exploration of Reiki. If you have experienced it, I'd love to hear in just a few words what your experience was like. And if you do have questions, I see Lori just joined. I know that she's tried Reiki, and Heidi. So please, if you had a Reiki experience, had a Reiki session, you could just share a little bit about what that was like. That would be amazing. What I do want to say about tonight's content is that this is 100% my perception, my journey. Every Reiki practitioner is going to be a little bit different in how they explain it, in how they practice it. And so this is my spin, my journey, my story, my way of experiencing something that is really beyond what is the tangible, right? Like, it's one of those things where it really is something you have to experience to fully understand, but I'm going to do my best tonight to really describe it to you. And one of the reasons I wanted to say that is because the other day I was having a conversation with someone, and I used the word divine to describe kind of the energy and the experience of Reiki. For me personally, this has very much been a spiritual journey. When I am practicing Reiki, when I am working on someone, when I'm doing Reiki within, and even what I've learned throughout this, it has very much been a waking up process, coming more into alignment and better understanding my inner guide, which I believe is connected to a higher power. Now, you do not need to believe anything that I say. This is not connected to any sort of religion. In fact, the founder of Reiki, his name is Yusui, his whole intention with discovering and finding Reiki was to find a form of healing that was not tied to any sort of religion. So, no matter what your religious or spiritual beliefs are, I might say words like divine, I might say words like God, I might say words like the universe, or I might say words like energy. I might even speak of it, and most of the time I speak of this energy as love. So if that triggers you, then it's possible that maybe, don't just write off Reiki completely. Maybe I'm not the right practitioner for you, the right Reiki master for you. But I just want to say that, this is very much my personal journey, my personal story. And it is something that has lifted me to this vibration of love, has opened the doors to a more personal relationship and interaction with a higher power, whatever it is that you want to call it. And so I don't want to force any beliefs on you. I don't want to, necessarily even say that you have to see it the way that I do, but I'm going to share my personal experience in my own words. So I just want you to know that all beliefs, all perceptions, whatever you want to call your higher power, even if you just believe it's an inner guided system or energy or the universe or whatever, all of that is welcome here. So thank you for just having an open mind and being here and being willing to take this little bit of an exploration into Reiki this evening. So I shared a little bit about how I found Reiki. It was really just one of those things that I was always interested in. In fact, when I signed up to take the Reiki journey to become a Reiki practitioner with level 1 and level 2, I really didn't even know what I was getting myself into. I'd had one session, and in that one session, I had an amazing experience. I felt energy moving in my body. I felt the woman who was working on me working in each of my chakras. This woman actually introduced me to crystals, which all of you who follow me know that I love and I wear all the time. So my first experience, it was amazing. It was really great. And for several weeks afterwards, I felt more open. I felt more balanced. I felt more alive and vibrant. And I went back from that session and launched my business. So, there was a lot of travel, there was a lot of growth that happened. I went to a date with Destiny prior to that, but I really think Reiki, my final Reiki session, was what really opened me to this new energy and aligned me and put me in a position to be able to come into Iron Gypsy and launch it full speed ahead and really dive into that. And so that was an amazing experience, and I didn't have my next experience with Reiki until I actually decided that I wanted to learn about it and become a Reiki practitioner and take level 1 and level 2. And the way that I found my teacher was actually a format a lot like this. My teacher had a podcast, and I was researching Reiki masters, and I heard one podcast, and I heard her energy, and I just knew, this woman will be my teacher. And that is how I've had teachers and spiritual guides and those people who've shown up for me to lead me on my spiritual path. That's how it's happened for me. So I also just want to say to you, like, be open. Even if it's not Reiki for you, that's part of your journey. Be open to the people who show up and the people who pique your interest and the people who say something that really just strikes you and hits you in a place in your heart that you're like, yes, I want something that that person has, their energy. Like, I want that. I want to understand that. I want to know about that. And that's exactly what happened to me. And if you're here tonight, maybe there's going to be some kind of a connection. I know, in fact, that you're going to learn something that you're going to take with you. If you're here tonight, you're here for a reason. And last time I started with a meditation, the last Facebook Live that I did. And I'm going to save it for a little while this evening until we get into the content, because I want you to experience Reiki energy. But I really do think that you're going to take something from that. So please stick around until we get to the meditation for sure, so that you can really get the full benefit of this program. So Reiki, what is Reiki? So Reiki is actually translated as spiritually guided life force energy. So it is an experience, for lack of a better term, that allows us to work with the energy that we're holding within our body. So this universal life force energy, it's all around us. We're made of it. We're absorbing and interacting with energy all the time, and it's within us. And so sometimes we have blocks within our energy. We have emotions that we're holding. We have, just things that are out of balance that we need to align. So I know this sounds kind of out there because it's not something that we see, but we can feel it. So you have physical pains in your body. You have, emotions that you're holding. You have blocks that show up in your life. That is your energy out of balance or being blocked. So it can manifest in many different ways. Like I said, your blocked energy can show up, or imbalances can show up as physical pain. So I get a lot of people who have low back pain, which can be root chakra, or hip pain, or pain, in the lower part of their body especially, or feeling a heaviness in the chest. People who have a hard time attracting what they want to attract in life, or manifesting, or feel blocked from creative energy, or just are lacking, which is what I was lacking, this sense of inner trust and this voice of truth. That is what Reiki can start to unlock for us, is all of these gifts, these talents. It can help balance our emotions. If you're having problems sleeping, if you're super stressed, Reiki can help with all of those things, like I said, as well as physical pain. There's probably, I would say, 3 sort of areas that people come to me for when they want to experience Reiki, or ways that I use it with people. So number 1, the physical healing. So if I have a client who is feeling sick, they're having physical pains, they have a lack of energy, we can align and help them heal through actually the physical body. So when we work with the energy centers in our body, so those are known as the chakras. So chakras are like the energetic organs. When we work with those, we restore those, we heal those, it can help with that physical pain that corresponds to those specific parts of the body. Then I have people who come to me and they're like, I am just super stressed out. I can't relax. I can't sleep. I just want to relax. I've tried meditation. It doesn't really work. Can you help me? Absolutely. Reiki is amazing for that, because what I do for people is I guide them into a meditative state. I guide them into a relaxed state. And then I just help you breathe and clear. And really, it's just a practice of self-observation. So if you're one of those people who's like, I can't meditate, I can't sit still, Reiki will help you with that. And it's not just in the session that you feel this peace and this calm feeling that comes over you. It actually lasts, and it goes on for several weeks afterwards. So I've had clients say, wow, I've been sleeping better than I've ever slept in my entire life after a Reiki session. So it can be amazing, an amazing part of managing your stress. Thank you for the likes. If anything that I'm saying is striking you, I'd love to hear. I'd love to see like the thumbs up. At least some of this is making sense. And I see a few other people are joining. So awesome. Glad to see you. Please comment with where you're calling in from. And if you have one word to describe your energy this evening, I would love to see that as well. I love to make these things interactive. So please let me know where y'all are from and what's going on in your worlds tonight. So the third thing that people come to me for, and this is probably what makes me most passionate about Reiki, is these kinds of sessions. And I would say they are the majority of my sessions, because as word of mouth has spread, people know that I love this. And this is really my favorite part of Reiki. And that is, we can gain intuitive insights. We can learn something about ourselves. So what I do as a Reiki practitioner is, this energy, like I said, this is all around us. This is life force energy, and it's spiritually guided life force energy, but it's connected to what's within. So when we get quiet enough and we get still enough, as we do in a Reiki session, we suddenly start to see things and hear things and just have this deep sense of knowing things that we've probably not been able to get to, because we're so busy, our mind's going a million miles an hour. And sometimes we all have this ability to have these intuitive insights, because we all have this access to this beautiful Reiki energy at all times, but we don't always know how to interpret it or what to do with it. And sometimes we get these little insights. Give me a like if you get intuitive insights, or you just have this sense of knowing within you, but you're like, oh no, that's crazy. Like that's, I couldn't possibly know that. I can't trust that. And that's what part of my job, as I see it, is as a Reiki master, is to help you hear and see that light that's within you and help you understand it. So like, we get these feelings, thank you for the likes, we get these sensations in our bodies, we have this sense of knowing, but we don't trust it. We don't trust it. So when someone's there for us who is skilled and trained to understand these insights that are coming through and this intuition that is accessible to all of us, then suddenly it's like, wow, I can trust this. I can trust this. And Reiki really is about the self-healing. It really is about the journey. So I will help you in the session understand and really connect with you and see your light and feel your light and connect with the best version of you. But then after that, that feeling is lasting. That opening that we create, that connection to this spiritual force, this life force, it's activated within you, and it's alive and it's open, and you're going to have all kinds of creative insights and just feeling this amazing energy and peace. And really the most beautiful thing about Reiki is that, once again, because it is spiritually guided, you always get what you need. And that is the space that I hold for people when I work on them, is just this space of love. It's literally just channeling love and saying, higher powers, spiritually guided life force energy, whatever universe, whatever you want to call it, like, come to us in this space and bring this person whatever it is that they need. And they always get it. They always get it. We always get it every time I do Reiki on myself, because once you learn Reiki, the art of Reiki, you can also do Reiki on yourself. And with another person, they always get what they need, and we can trust that. And it goes on and on and on. So it's, I'm seeing the comments. I love it. Great. Yes, Ryan, definitely time for another session. And Lori, yes, the calming energy. That's beautiful. It really is. You always get what you need, and every session is a little bit different. So you can repeat Reiki as often as you need to. So I actually do Reiki on myself every single day, but every couple of weeks would be amazing if you're super stressed, if you've got things that you're working through in your life, things that you're trying to release or let go of, or blocks that you're working through. You could do it as often as every couple of weeks. You could, once a month would be a great routine to get yourself on. But really, it can be used to explore, to take a deep dive into you and any area where you're lacking clarity, you're lacking understanding, you feel like you're alone. Like we together can connect you with this beautiful life force energy that will help you feel that certainty that we all want as human beings, and sometimes we feel so disconnected from. So it really is a beautiful process and journey. One question that I get a lot is, okay, how do these sessions work? Like, how does this actually go down? And I love, and in fact, most of my sessions are remote, which means that I'm here in my space, you are at home in your space. And what I love about that is that I feel like it puts you, the client, at ease. So you're relaxed, you're lying down, you're chilling, you can take a nap if you want to. I would love if you stayed alert so that you could observe, but if you fall asleep, totally cool. You can play music, you can, light incense, you can have candles, you can do whatever you want to make you feel at home in your space. And the other thing that I really feel that allows us to do is not only come to you and your body as your home, but when you're in your home, we're also taking that vibration and we're connecting and bringing that energy into your space as well. So I really, really love remote Reiki for that reason, because you get to feel at home, be at home. And when you're more relaxed, you're more open. The more open you are to receiving, the more you will get from the Reiki session. So another question that I get a lot is, what if I don't believe in this stuff? Am I going to get anything out of it? You probably will feel a little tingling. You might feel a little sensation, but the more you're open, the more you welcome it in, the more you are open to receiving, the more you will get from it. I promise you that. So if you say yes, show me what you got, I'm all in, you're going to have an amazing, amazing experience. I hear people who they see amazing colors, they see visions. Some people have really vivid, almost like dreamlike states. Some people feel just sensations in their bodies. It really depends on the person. And like I said, every session is different and is really all about what it is that you need on that specific day at that specific time. So it really is, Reiki, as I said, was founded and truly is a form of healing. What does healing mean? Healing means to be made whole. So what is it at that point in time that you need to be made whole, to feel more alive? That is what you will get in a Reiki session. I'm going to pause and take a breath because, as you can tell, I get really, really excited about talking about Reiki. And I see Jenny commented, feeling happy but drained. Yes, thank you for commenting, Jenny. I'd love to work on you. So one word that I used that I also want to just give some clarity around, because I think it's a word that we don't maybe even use enough in daily life, and it's something that I blocked for a long time, and I really feel like I've been reunited with during my Reiki journey, and that is love. So I said earlier that when I perform Reiki, when I bring Reiki energy in, another quick clarification. So this is not my energy that I'm giving you. So this, again, is spiritually guided life force energy. So I'm clearly holding space. I'm a translator. I'm a tour guide. I'm a conduit. I've been attuned and my vibration has been lifted to more clearly channel and interpret this energy, but I'm, nothing special. It's not my energy. It's just that I'm committed to a practice that allows me to move this energy through and to help you understand and to hold a space of love for you. So a little more about that word love in this context. So what does that actually mean? So I believe there's basically two things. There's love and there's fear. There's love and there's fear. And love, when I speak of love, like that's that connection. That's that collective that we all belong to, that kind of a love. So brother, sister, I see your light. Namaste. The light in me vows to, honors, sees the light in you. That's what happens in a Reiki experience. So it's that kind of love. Like we are all united. We all have access. We all come from. We are all made from. We are all connected to this same energy. And so we're two of us. Are in a space and we're both saying yes to bringing in and channeling and calling in and really connecting with this beautiful life force energy that we're all made from and we're all connected by. It is a really, really powerful experience. So any questions, guys? Those are a few of the things that I really wanted to get across. I did a lot more on like, how does this work? Like what, I don't get it. We're all made of energy. We're all made of energy. So once again, it doesn't matter what your spiritual beliefs are. We know it. Our energy is around us. We feel it. When you walk into a room, when you watch people who can shift a room just with their energy, like, like you've got to believe in that there is this energy. And that is what Reiki also can do, is empower you from the inside, lift your vibration from the inside. And then when you're around people, you're in daily life, people will feel that. And your energy on the outside will align with what you feel on the inside, and you'll project that. And that is how you shift your life. That is how we create change in our lives, when we can align and shift and clear out anything that's not serving us. And then we go into our lives and people are like, whoa, what happened? Like, something changed. Like, did you change your hair? Did you, like, you know what? Your eyes look different. Your smile looks different. That's an energetic shift. So we can all relate to that. And as far as, okay, trying to fully understand this, let me just say this. How many things in life do we use every day that we don't fully understand? My computer, my cell phones. I don't understand everything about them. I don't fully understand how they work. Sure, somebody does, but we know that they work, so we use them. That's exactly how it is with Reiki. Even look at yourself, your body, your mind, your soul. Do you fully understand everything that is you? I sure don't. I sure don't. And if you do, then wow, that is amazing. So we can believe and we can experience and we can gain insights through this experience of Reiki, even if we don't fully understand it. All we've got to do is say yes and be open to receive. So you can do all kinds of reading. You can do, all kinds of research on, energy and quantum physics and all of these things. But the best thing that I can tell you is, if you're sitting here and you're still watching this and you're curious, just try it. Just try it. That is the best way to experience it and try to understand it, because it really is one of those things, that saying, like, you had to be there. You literally just have to experience Reiki to fully grasp what it is. So I would like to, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Reiki journey and kind of what happens when you say yes to becoming a Reiki practitioner and taking level 1 and 2 and possibly even master. But first, what I would love for us to do is just get a little bit of a Reiki experience. So if you're up for a meditation that involves energy and actually feeling energy and sharing energy, give me some likes. Give me some likes and give me some comments, because I'm not going to do it if y'all don't want to do it, if you're not in. If you're not in. So I'm going to need to see some likes for us to do this. So who's in? Who is in for a meditation this evening, and who's in to move and feel some energy? I see one. I'm going to need more. And while those are coming, good. I'm going to answer Lori's question. How did I realize that Reiki was one of your gifts? One of my gifts. I didn't know that it was going to be a gift. I really just thought, like, this would be cool to learn. I'm very curious. And when something strikes my interest, I just want to learn it. And so I said yes to learning. I was not one of those people, and you'll hear this from a lot of people, like, I knew from a young age that I was very intuitive, or I always, felt energy. I've always been a very empathic person. I've always been very emotional. I've always felt emotions from a lot of other people, which in some ways has been very challenging for me, because I always feel people. I feel people's emotions, and then I would have this desire to want to mold myself to them, or to fix them, or really had a hard time sort of figuring out how I felt about things, figuring out me, because I was constantly really wrapped up in what other people think. How do they feel if I do this? How are they going to respond? Because I felt that energy. But I never considered it a gift. I always considered it kind of a curse, actually. And it wasn't until I learned about Reiki and I realized that empathy and that ability to connect to other people's emotions was actually a gift. And that the insights that I had, the creative, for me, it probably always showed up mostly the intuitive side, creatively. I always had these really lightning bolts of creativity of oh, wow, let's do it this way, or that's a really cool idea, or just a sense of knowing I need to go to this place, or this person's going to be, impactful in my life. This person's going to be my friend. This person's going to be my teacher. I feel connected to people really quickly. So, but I didn't think of it as a gift until I discovered Reiki. And even now, Reiki is something that anyone can do. It's not that I'm gifted, or that it's I'm, have some kind of intuitive or psychic abilities that nobody else has. Anybody, any one of you on this call right now could develop this gift of Reiki. Now, how you experience it, how you share it, your path and your journey might show up a little bit differently. I love the intuitive stuff. I get a lot of like visions and really cool insights and this sense of knowing and coaching and helping people really, like I said, see and feel their light and see and know their gifts and feel this sense of certainty. Some people really feel a lot, and some people are very much like a healer. And yes, I work in that side, but my passion is really for the intuitive side and really helping people see their light, feel their light, shine their light. And so I think, like I said, I don't really know if I even consider it a gift. It's just something that I have so much passion for. And I found ways to use my strengths and apply them to Reiki, and you will too. If you say yes to this journey, absolutely, you will too. Yeah, I think, Lori, that's so true. Like so many of us who are empaths, people who feel and experience other people's emotions, it can make life really hard for us until we find an outlet for that. And the other thing that Reiki has done for me is through this journey, I've found myself, like literally one of the biggest things I was trying to think of one word to share with you on like what my journey of Reiki has been about. And it has been about releasing the judgment, the self-judgment, the voice. So as much as I would feel other people, I would feel my own emotions of like, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're never going to be good enough. Like, you've got to do more. You've got to be better. They're not going to like you. You've got to do more for them to like you. You're never going to be loved. You're never, those kinds of things. And since I have really done a lot of like literally like lifting the shit out and lifting out all the shedding layers and awakening and opening and like seeing the real me and seeing and feeling this life force, this divine force that we're all connected to, and this connection that we all have between us and among us, this love that I talked about, this divine love. Wow, suddenly it's so much easier to shut up that critic and to feel more certain in myself and to be able to trust myself and to know if I make a mistake, it's all part of my journey. It's all part of learning. And the way that I've been able to stop the judgment is exactly through that knowledge. I realized that life isn't about being perfect. It's not about all the things that we achieve. It's about who we become and how we show up and how we share ourselves with the world and how we connect with the world around us and how we use our gifts. And sometimes that's going to mean making some mistakes. And, through getting quiet and getting still and through connecting with this energy, I found me. Like I finally, it's been a journey, but I finally found me, and it hasn't been easy. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a ride. And when you say yes to the Reiki journey, you say yes to seeing and letting go a lot of things that felt comfortable, a lot of old identities that you based yourself on. So next week, I'm going to talk more about releasing the self-judgment. I'm going to talk a lot about body image. I'm going to talk a lot about what happened within me and about the changes and shifts and what I had to let go of to really like come into this place of more self-understanding, of seeing myself, seeing my light and feeling more confident in that and getting rid of the inner critic and the judge and the self-judgment. Because that is a whole Facebook Live in itself. So that's going to be next week. And I would love to have it really be a Q&A about that inner critic and about the self-judgment. So if you guys have questions or things that you really want me to share or you want to talk about next week on self-judgment, that's what I would love to really go deep in next week. Same time, same place, Facebook Live. And, I will actually go into a little bit more about the Reiki journey after this meditation, because I really want to give you guys, because so many new people are joining in, and I said we were going to actually only go till 6:30, but I had this feeling that like me being so passionate about this stuff, I wouldn't be able to keep it to 30 minutes, but I am going to try to be very respectful of your time this evening and not keep you too much longer, but I do want to give you guys a chance to really experience this. So once again, if you were with me last week, I kind of challenged you to step outside your comfort zones and say yes to experiencing and putting ourselves in a little bit of an uncomfortable position. I know you're in your homes, so you're not sitting here on a screen with your eyes closed meditating like I'm going to be, but you might be in a space, or this might be something that's not normally as comfortable for you to go into meditation and close your eyes and try to feel energy. But I really want you to say yes to that tonight. So give me a like, give me likes again. I know we already did this, but give me some likes and some hearts if y'all are in. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hit it, guys. Come on. Who's ready? Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. So what I want you to do, thank you. I knew I could count on a few of you for some likes and some thumbs. Okay, I want you to just get really comfortable. There they come. Yes, thank you. I love you guys. You're awesome. Okay, now that that's done, get really comfortable in your space. Once again, I love this because probably you're at home. If you're driving, please don't close your eyes. But if you're able to, I want you to just close your eyes and get really comfortable. And start to breathe deep, long, slow, deep breaths. Pulling the breath down through the throat, down through the chest, down into the low part of the belly. Just really relaxing into you and taking your awareness from external, from anything that happened earlier today, anything that will happen tomorrow or later tonight, and just coming fully into the present moment. This is your chance to really experience energy and to give yourself a gift as well as someone that you love. So I'd like you to just take your hands and place them palms up on your lap. Keep breathing and relaxing. And I want you to bring your attention to the palms, to the center of your palms. And I want you to set the intention of allowing energy to flow into this area. So you might start to feel a tingling sensation. Just feeling the energy in the palms of the hands. We're going to call in Reiki, universal life force energy. And I want you to picture a golden ball of light in the center of one of your palms. And feel that ball of light heating up, getting warm, radiating a vibrant golden light. And I want you to picture another ball of energy, another ball of light in the palm of your other hand. And I want you to imagine this ball of light to be the color of your choice, any color. And feel that energy heating up. Envision this ball of energy radiating. Beautiful, bright, vibrant, warm lights. Continuing to breathe, I want you to lift up your hands so they're right in front of you at about chest level, slightly lower. And I want you to imagine that you're moving energy out from around your hands into a ball between your hands. So you're going to be making like a ball of energy with the air, with the prana, with the energy that's around you. So I want you to just move your hands in whatever movements feels comfortable to you, pulling in energy from the space around you. Almost like you're making a snowball for those of you who are from cold climates. And then I want you to start to feel, you might be able to feel like it's a ball, like it's getting firm. So I want you to move your hands closer and closer until you feel that pull, until you feel a place where it almost feels firm, like there's a ball of energy between. And when you get that ball of energy, we call this a chi ball. I want you to just hold in position And really allow it to get firm, to feel that energy between your hands. And then I want you to take that chi ball, and I want you to imagine that you're placing it in your heart chakra, so at the center of your chest. So take that ball and place your hands on your chest. So your hands are probably going to feel really warm. And I want you to just imagine that energy spreading out through your heart, through your chest, throughout your body. And I want you to just ask yourself as you do this, what do you need? What do you need to heal, to feel whole? What do you want to feel this evening? What does this energy represent for you? What is it bringing you? What gift can you give yourself this evening with this beautiful energy that we've created? Just let that sink in and just trust whatever comes up for you. And then I'd like you to remove your hands, place them out in front of you one more time. We're going to make a second chi ball. So just like we did before, move your hands and the air and the space around you and the energy in front of you, bringing the energy together between your hands into a nice little ball. Allowing it to just form. Again, using your intuition to move that energy, to move your hands. And when you've got that ball, when it feels firm, just hold it in position. And I want you to bring into your awareness someone that you love, someone that you want to send energy to this evening. And I want you to extend your hands just slightly out and then open up your palms, letting them face up. And imagine that this energy is moving toward that person. So I want you to actually visualize, see this person receiving the energy that you are sending them. And I want you to ask this person, what do they need? What can you give them with this gift of energy this evening? And I want you to just trust what comes up. See them and feel them receiving. And once you've done that, bring your hands back toward you and just set them back on your lap. And I want you to bring your awareness back into you, connecting back with that feeling of wholeness, with that gift, with that intention, with that beautiful energy that we gifted ourselves with this evening. And I want you to just breathe that in one more time. Rooting into that and saying thank you to yourself for being part of this awesome activity. And I want to say thank you as well. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So give me a comment to describe any experience you had. Did anybody feel anything? Give me a heart or a like or a comment if you felt energy at any point during that, or you were able to connect with the other person. I would love to hear comments, thumbs, or if you're like, that was crazy, I didn't feel anything, I'd love to hear that too. Whatever your experience was, good. I see a few hearts. That's awesome. Anybody feel anything or see anything? All right, well, I would love to, wow, she did, Nicole, awesome, congratulations. And here's the other thing, some hearts and some likes, that's amazing. If you didn't feel anything, don't judge yourself. Don't beat yourself up. That is, we're in a kind of a unique format here. So just be patient with yourself and keep working with that. keep working with that energy that you feel in your hands. And that's a gift that you can give people. See, Lori, she felt the energy when she made the ball. That's amazing. That's a gift that you can give yourself. That's a gift that you can give other people. And that's kind of how Reiki works. It's that energy, like that's what you might feel in your body. That's what I feel in my body when I work with other people. So if you didn't feel anything, take a deep breath, give yourself a break, and try again another day. And maybe it's just an opportunity to say, I would love to experience it from you. I'd love to help you help me feel that, because that's what we do in a Reiki session. So cool. Yeah, Nicole said, it's weird and honest, crazy. Yeah, and Jen loved the energy. It's beautiful. Some of you felt it. And maybe some of you are just a little bit like weirded out by this whole experience and you don't want to share publicly. And I totally get that too. But I do just want to say thank you if you tried, if you played along, if you said yes to the experience. I want to say thank you for that, because it's something that I was having a conversation with a friend of mine the other day about this, and actually it was on the podcast that I was on. If anybody listened to the Living Over Losing podcast, she said, we just don't talk about this. We don't talk about these things. We don't talk about this energy that we can't see. We don't talk about our spiritual beliefs. We don't talk about love or use the word love. And so I just want to create that space, because this is the world that I live in. This is a daily practice for me. Reiki is, maintaining my energetic field. So this energy that's not only within me, but around me, and my meditation practice and working with other people, it truly is a part of my life. And I'm just so honored that even if you think this is weird and crazy, that I could share this with you in such a public format, because I really do think that the world is shifting and that we are starting to be more open to this sort of thing. And so it says a lot about you that you were willing to be part of this tonight and experience that kind of energy. So a little bit about this. So the Reiki journey and Reiki level 1 and 2, what happens and what does it mean to be a Reiki practitioner or go through the Reiki training? And really that's what it means, is saying yes to raising your vibration. So you actually go through an attunement process. And what an attunement is this process, this ritual that aligns you with different energies within Reiki and different symbols within Reiki. And it really kickstarts your spiritual journey. It kickstarts your path. So from there, you start to just awaken to yourself and wake up and see parts of you that you've never seen before, and see gifts that you have that you've never seen before, and start to clear out the limiting beliefs and all of the layers of the false masks, or the ego, if you will. Like that starts to slowly slip away and shed itself, and things will start to shift in your external life as well. And it is an amazing, amazing process. So if you are thinking like, I want to learn more about me, I want to better understand myself, I want to let go of the self-judgment and the self-criticism and build a better connection with myself and learn to trust myself, then Reiki just may be for you. Even if you're not interested in using it to heal other people, use it to heal yourself. Say yes to the journey to heal yourself. And if you are interested in using it with other people, it is an amazing gift. You can use it as a profession. So after level 1, you can practice on people in person. After level 2, you can practice remotely. So that's like a weekend, basically, a weekend of your life to be able to share this amazing gift of love and energy and lifting your vibration and like changing your life. Literally, it will change everything for you in a weekend. So it really is just this amazing experience. So that's the first part of it. But then you also have to make it a practice, to make it a part of your life, to really receive the benefits of becoming a Reiki practitioner and a Reiki master, which 6 months after you receive level 2, that's when you would go through the master training, and that's when you can teach other people, which is the most amazing gift that I've ever received, is to be able to teach other people the gift of Reiki. So guiding people, attuning people, helping people connect with these energies and discover their intuition, like it is probably my most favorite part of Reiki, is just seeing people like wake up and be like, wow, just like you guys experienced, holy crap, I have all these gifts and I can feel this energy and I can help people and I can, help heal people. I can hold space for people. I can radiate love and shift the environment that I'm in just by showing up fully. It is awesome, you guys. It is so awesome. It is really, really just a pleasure. Gosh, what else? What else do you guys want to know about Reiki? I did have some questions on, yeah, yes, I love the likes and the hearts. Thank you. I did have some questions on like hypnosis and pranic healing and different types of energy healing. The one thing that I'll say, hypnosis is quickly, it really is. So what I'm learning about hypnosis, because I'm in a course right now to learn hypnosis, first of all, it's amazing for getting to the subconscious. So what I've learned is that you can actually release beliefs, release things that are holding you back, that you're holding in the subconscious without even having to know what it is. So we do a lot of work in my coaching programs with limiting beliefs and like, what am I thinking? What is holding me back as far as my beliefs go? And this work that we can do with hypnosis actually gets us to the subconscious level of our brain so we can release things that we don't even have to understand or know. The other really cool thing that I learned in hypnosis recently was like age regression therapy. So if you have something that you believe happened in your childhood that you want to release, we can actually take you back there through hypnosis, which is amazing. But actually hypnosis and meditation are so similar. So if that word hypnosis freaks you out, really, hypnosis is meditation with an intention. And you will see through my meditations and if you go to my website, by the way, you can download a free meditation. There's a link. So go to my website. I just added it today. So go to my website and download the free meditation. My meditations are actually meditation with an intention. So they're very, very similar to hypnosis, which is why I believe they're so effective, because they actually get us down to that subconscious level. And all hypnosis is self-hypnosis, just like Reiki truly is something that we all have access to, and we all, as we say yes to Reiki, we all have this ability to self-heal. All of these crazy realms that we believe are so out there, they're all gifts, powers, abilities, energy, if you will, that we all have within us already. We just have to learn how to use them. So that's the coolest thing about all of these new ways of healing and helping people that I'm learning. Pranic healing, I got a question on that. Honestly, I've had one session of pranic healing. It is also a form of energy healing. It was very much more energetic focused. There wasn't a lot of, on the receiving end anyway, like this spiritual connection or spiritual journey. But honestly, I haven't had too much experience with pranic healing, so I don't want to talk about it too much. But all of the energy, there are many different types of energy healing. Reiki is one of them. The reason I love Reiki is not only is it energy healing, it is this journey of awakening and shedding layers and aligning and feeling more whole and learning about yourself. I have learned so much and seen parts of myself that I never probably would have discovered had I not said yes to Reiki. So gosh, you guys, like, if there's one word I could use to describe like the energy that I feel tonight, because that's one thing I asked all of you to share, what's your energy this evening? It's passion. It's just passion. I'm just so passionate about this because I know that if you try it, whether you want to become a Reiki practitioner or you just want to experience a session, it will shift things for you like that. As far as what I do for people, as far as Reiki, you can book single sessions. So those are my website. I do mainly work remotely. If you're in the San Diego area, I can work with you one-on-one. I have a really amazing new package that I am so excited about, and it's called Unify Coaching. So really what it is it combines Reiki and life coaching to give us the intuitive insights, the relaxation, the balancing, the healing of Reiki, plus all of the benefits of life coaching, which is the action, which is how do I take what I've learned and actually put it into action in my life. So we do a series of 4 sessions to shift everything from body, mind, soul, to career, to relationships, to just your sort of energy and how you show up in the world. So if you're looking to really change and shift every aspect of your life, go to my website under Reiki and look at the Unify Coaching. It is amazing. And if you're just curious about trying a Reiki session, couple of opportunities for you. Number one, you can just book a single session. So I've got 45, 1 hour, and 75-minute sessions. But number two, here's your opportunity to try one for free. So if you tag, because I want to share this with people. As you can see, I'm passionate about this and I know it can help people. If you tag 3 people, anyone who tags 3 people or shares this with 3 people, so it's got to be on Facebook, Sorry, Instagram world. You will be entered to win a free Reiki session. So tag 3 people in this video. It is public, so you can just tag 3 friends, and you'll be entered to win that free Reiki session. It's going to be a 30-minute Reiki session to give you a chance to experiment and try it. So otherwise, connect with me. I've got a form on my website that you can fill out to start the process of setting up the session. And I love to do them in the evenings for people when they can relax. You want to do it kind of at the end of your day so that you're really relaxed. And like I said, not only do you get the full experience of the balancing and relaxation of Reiki, you also get the coaching part of it and taking action and actually discussing on how to improve your life in those Reiki sessions. As far as the Reiki level 1 and 2, I am right now here in San Diego for a limited time offering some one-on-one Reiki, which you don't find many instructors doing. So if you're in San Diego or willing to come to San Diego, you can contact me to set that up. I'm also going to be setting up some group Reiki sessions, level 1 and 2. So I'm going to be doing one in North Dakota this summer. So you need to email me and contact me if you want to get on the list for that. And I will probably sometime this summer or fall, depending on the demand. So message me if you're willing or want to come to San Diego for a Reiki session. Now you might be thinking that's kind of crazy to come all the way to San Diego to learn Reiki. It's not. It's totally worth it. I did it, and I did it again for my master level because I was so certain that my teacher was for me. So again, if anything that I've said is like, wow, that hits me, that connects with me, I like the energy, whatever, then maybe I'm the teacher for you. If not, I hope that, don't give up on Reiki just if, you maybe something that I said struck you the wrong way or you don't feel like my energy is the energy for you. Try it with somebody else. There are many Reiki practitioners out there who are all very gifted in their own ways. But if you're here, I would love to work with you. I really, I know most of you I know personally, and I can just say that I really would be honored to work and to help you channel and bring in and connect with this universal life force energy and start your journey. Let's see, I told you about the free meditation on my website. I told you about how to book Reiki sessions. I told you about tagging 3 people to win the free session. And I'm also, for a very limited time, doing free consults. So if you have ever been interested in Iron Gypsy or a life coach or a spiritual coach or Reiki or whatever, and you're just not sure about how it would fit in or what we would actually do, or even if you want the body, mind, soul transformation, so getting into the fitness and health aspect of it and nutrition as well, you can go to my website, and under coaching, you'll find a form to fill out to book a free session. So we'll connect and we'll talk about your goals and we'll figure out if it might be a good fit for us to work together. So it's actually absolutely risk-free. And like I said, I'm only offering that for a limited time. So if you've ever thought about a life coach, thought about coaching, now's the time to set that up and to explore that opportunity. I'm going to be back next week. We're going to talk about self-judgment and the inner critic and body image, and I really want to make that session as interactive as possible. So if you have a question for me, you can email me. You can message me on Instagram or Facebook because I know that maybe some of these questions or what you guys want to talk about might be a little bit more private. But I would love to really specifically address the things that you guys want to hear about and what you want to know about, and how to create breakthroughs in that area of your life. Reiki is one way to do it, but it's not the only way to really start to let go of the judgment and the inner critic and align with self-love. And that's what I would love to help you guys with. Thank you, Jen, for sharing. She said she did a session with me and had a super stressful day, and she felt very peaceful afterwards. And that's probably the biggest thing that I hear from people. I just felt peace. I felt certainty. I heard truth. I just felt a lot of clarity. And, pain relief, releasing creative blocks, for men connecting with their masculine, for women connecting with their feminine, insights on relationships, just really, really good stuff. And again, the Unified Coaching is really a great way to kind of look at all the different aspects of life and start to align with your best self, your highest self, because that's what you're here to be. And that's the gifts and who you've been created to be is that highest self, that best self. So let's get you there. I'd love to help you on that journey. So any questions? Let me see. I hope you guys got something out of this. I'd love to hear one comment, one word, something you learned tonight, something you experienced, something that you got from this. So I asked you or said at the beginning, like, you're all here for a reason. What did you get out of this? What was most valuable and helpful for you? Because I love to know that so that when I share in the future, I can do it in a way that's helpful for people. We're going to lose Instagram in a moment. Thanks for joining, guys. Love you. Peace and love, and thanks. Peace out. Facebook, I see you're still there. Did anybody please share? Hi, Nikki. Thanks for joining. Welcome. Anything that you guys learned tonight? I would love to see just a couple of comments, a couple of shares on anything that you guys got out of this evening. It was really wonderful. I thank you, those of you who shared your experience with the energy meditation. If you felt that, Reiki might be something that is for you. So definitely consider connecting with me on that. We can certainly set up a quick call too, just to talk about how we might move forward if you do or are interested in the Reiki journey and taking level 1 and 2. Let's see. Anything I've missed? Those are the majority of what I had notes on. And again, please do tag your friends, anybody who you think might find this valuable. And again, if you guys have questions, please share. Nikki said, sorry I'm late, definitely going to watch from the beginning. Her Reiki experience was awesome and she'll be doing it again very soon. Thank you. That's awesome. I love your guys' comments. Okay, well, I would love to see you guys comment just anything you got out of this, or if you guys have any other lingering questions. Did I answer everything that you came into this wanting to know? Was there anything that you're leaving like, oh, I wish you would have talked more about? And I understand, like, when I talk about Reiki, I talk about this spiritually guided life force energy, you're still probably like, huh, what is that? But again, just try it. Just try it. I see, oh, Nikki, awesome. She tagged some friends. Okay, guys, the race is on to earn that free Reiki session. So tag your friends, please. And I look forward to connecting with you. Okay, we're going to cut it off there. We've been at this about an hour now, and I am just so grateful for your time. I know all of you are extremely busy people. All of us are, lots going on in life, and just the fact that you would spend part of your Tuesday night with me, I'm very honored. I will be back again next Tuesday at the same time, so 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, to talk about the voice of self-judgment, moving into a place of self-love and how we can connect with the voice of love and let go of the voice of judgment, especially around our bodies and the way that we judge our bodies. And if that's something that's of interest to you, I just did a really cool podcast called Living Over Losing. So I encourage you to check that out. And I did make a big announcement at the end of that. So if you're still sticking around through this, I'm just going to give you a little tip right now. You're going to see the phrase love your body popping up a lot more frequently from me. And that is because there is a brand new program coming out called Love Your Body that is going to align you with self-love inside, outside, and it's going to help you create the body and the life that you've always wanted, the body and life of your dreams from the inside out. So we're going to clear out the inside stuff. We're going to clear out the limiting beliefs. We're going to clear out the judgment. And we are going to move forward to a place of self-love and create and attract what we want in life from that place of love. And it's going to be amazing. The tribe is actually trialing it right now. And I said that word tribe. So if you're curious about my tribe, go to my website, the Iron Gypsy Tribe, which is my group coaching. I am still taking clients for that. We still have space in the Iron Gypsy Tribe for 2018. We're moving through an amazing program called Soul Swagger, and you get meditations, you get workouts, you get group coaching, you get to be part of our awesome Tribe Facebook group. That is still available, and the price is amazing at $75 a month. The Love Your Body program alone, which that is included in, is going to be more than that just itself. So if you are thinking about changing your mind, body, and soul, the Iron Gypsy Tribe just may be for you. So, Nikki, it gave me a weird sensation that makes me believe there's a power present. There is. Yes, absolutely. We're being guided, we're being helped, and there is a force with us tonight. Cindy said, thank you for helping us understand Reiki and the energy it holds. Jeannie said it was a very clearing experience, was able to see where my energy should go. Can't wait for the next one. Awesome. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. I'm sending you so much love this evening, and just sending you energy, just sending you good vibes. So be love, keep your cup full, enjoy your journey. I love you, and hope to see you again next week for the next Facebook Live. Have a beautiful evening.